Hey students, we hope you're having a good week and staying safe. Today we will talk about over the phone English and the difference between formal and informal English and when to use it.
And although everyone is staying in their houses practicing social distancing, thanks to technology, we can still keep in contact with our friends and practice English with each other.
Yes, even we are separated by distance. Abigail is in these days with her family and I am here in Colombia with my family right now. But of course, we stay in contact through our cell phones every day. We speak in English and we want you to do the same.
So let's first talk about formal English. We're going to see what not to do and then the correct way to speak formally.
Quite nice, very good. Well, he sure has a nice resume. I will call this applicant for a final over-the-phone interview to see if he's the one for the job.
Oh, cool. It's the paper company calling me. Hey, what's up, Mrs. H. Bottoms? What's going down in London town?
Excuse me, Mr. Gerardo. It is Madam Higginbotham to you?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So, what do you think about my math skills? Are you gonna hire me?
Goodness.
Let's try that again.
Quite nice, very good. Well, he sure has a nice resume. I will call this applicant for a final over-the-phone interview to see if he's the one for the job.
Oh, is the paper company calling me? Hello and good afternoon, Mrs. Higginbotham. How are you today?
Well, hello, Mr. Gerardo. I am very well, thank you. And how are you?
I am fine. Thank you for asking.
Well, I am calling regarding your job application. I see here that you have a lot of experience and useful skills. I am quite impressed.
Oh, thank you so much. It's an honor just to be considered for the job.
Well, you have great language, manners, and communication skills. I do believe you're the one for the job. Would you like to accept this position, Mr. Gerardo?
Yes, ma'am. I will be delighted. Thank you for this opportunity.
You're very welcome, sir. We'll see you first thing on Monday.
Absolutely, Mrs. Higginbotham. Have a nice day.
The same for you. Goodbye.
We use formal English when addressing people of authority and in academic official settings. So this would be when talking with teachers at school, bosses, people in high positions, or like an older person that you just met. You should use formal English in academic settings, especially university, in an official environment such as a government office, and usually in the workplace.
In English, there is no specific usted form, but the words and phrases we choose make all the difference. In the video, we saw an example of an over-the-phone interview. A lady in a high position of a company called an applicant to see if he could be the one she would hire. Well, based on his informal and even rude English, he was not hired. Think about the mistakes he made. He answered the phone saying, "Hey, what's up?" and even called her by a nickname instead of a formal address. That already gives her a bad impression.
In the second example, using correct formal English, the applicant addressed her by saying hello and good afternoon. He called her Mrs. Higginbotham, which is a title of respect, and he even asked her how she was doing. The rest of the conversation was very formal and polite, and the result was that he got the job. She hired him because she was impressed and confident in him. Now let's talk about when it is appropriate to use informal English.
Greetings, my sweet darling dove. My mind has been captivated by you and your crystal eyes and your cascading hair. Thou art the queen of my life. How doth it fare with thee?
What? Who is this? Shakespeare? Let's try that again. My boyfriend is calling me! Hi, babe.
Hey baby, how is it going?
Everything's good, especially because I'm talking to you. What you doing?
Well, I was just missing you and so I called. I'm just playing with my cat, Kyo.
Aw, I miss you a lot too. And Kyo is such a cute cat, like you.
What? I'm not a cat. Do you think I would hurt birds and eat them like he does? Plus, I'm way cuter.
Well, you eat chicken, don't you?
Well, anyway, I can't wait to see you in person when this coronavirus is over.
Me neither. It's hard, but it's only for a short time and we can do it.
Yes, I know we can. Well, I gotta get going.
Okay, sweetie pie. Thanks for calling.
See you later, Sugar Bear. Bye.
Bye-bye.
We use informal English when talking to our family, friends, or a significant other. Basically anyone that we have a close relationship with, we use informal English. You can use informal English in casual settings such as social gatherings, parties, sporting events, etc. And even if you meet someone new, if you are in a casual setting, you can use informal English.
Now, in the first example, we see a boyfriend calling his girlfriend in what should be an informal setting. However, he uses really complex and overly formal English that is just not common today. She jokingly refers to him as Shakespeare, who was a poet in the 15 and 1600s, because of the language he used. That form of English is called early modern English, even if it doesn't seem modern to use nowadays. If you think that's hard to understand, you should look up Middle English and Old English.
The fact of the matter is, people just don't talk like that anymore. Our culture is much more casual and informal. So in the second example, we see the correct use of informal English between a boyfriend and a girlfriend. How is this informal conversation different from that of the company lady and applicant? Well, in this example, we see the couple greeting one another using hi and hey, instead of hello. Also, they use other phrases such as how is it going and what ya doing to ask how they are. That last one is actually what are you doing, but in informal English, people often use this slang what ya doing. We see them calling each other by pet names like babe, baby, sweetie pie, and even sugar bear. And finally, they use bye or bye-bye when ending the conversation.
So, now you know when and how to use formal and informal English. We want you all to practice by calling your friends. We know you can do it, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Stay safe and healthy in your homes, and we will talk to you soon. Bye!
Bye-bye!